All right, hello and welcome back to another wonderful stream of the lovely game of Minecraft. Ladies and gentlemen, is YouTube doing it? It is doing it. I am super happy about that because I just feel like playing Minecraft right now. I just feel like diving back into this game and going into it and just playing it and doing whatever. We've got another nether portal, which leads to a really kind of meh place. It is a place that I am not really happy to go into. But that's okay. We can go into it at another time. I am thinking about certain plans that I want to do in this new area here. And one of them is actually kind of make like a little balcony going out here, maybe about like 5 blocks going out that way or something like that. Speaking of the 5 block rule, or 5 blocks going out into the balcony, I watched a video, I think it was like last week or something like that, that was talking about how like one should build in Minecraft. And it was talking about this theory or this whatever of 5 blocks. Like you go like 5 blocks and that's how you make your house, that's how you make your base, you know. You just kind of separate everything by 5. And I think it's actually pretty good idea. And I think in my creative world, did we have one literally just go under? Where the heck is it? There it is. Kind of tired of this thing here. I think that's going to be one of the plans too, is to dig up some dirt and grab some more dirt, put the dirt underneath all these little sections here, and just kind of go from there, because I really don't like the fact that we don't have anything underneath there, and I really want to have something underneath, because again, I don't want a random drowned to come up and go oogly boogly and mess up my farm, and then I feel extremely sad about it. And then if I'm getting villagers in there, I don't want villagers to suddenly, be pooped on because some random drowned came out of the blue and was like oogly boogly. So yeah, I don't want any of that jank to happen. So I think that's going to be our task today, is grab some dirt. I'm sure I've got plenty of dirt back at home number 1. And we're just going to go underneath there, and we're just going to, put some dirt underneath there and make it all nice and fancy and all that sort of stuff. I also, in that same vein, I also want to probably get rid of a lot of the dirt blocks within the first floor of the second house, because quite frankly, it looks kind of blah. And I'm realizing that the carpets and stuff are not going to work. I thought they would, but then with the moss carpet in the entrance of the house, I'm kind of just like, well, I don't really see any point in it if it's going to mess up like where I place blocks and all that sort of stuff. And, I don't want like villagers sleeping on dirt things, and I don't know. So we're going to see if we've got any dirt, which I know we do. And then once we do that, I'm being distracted by the fact that the map is showing that there are some bones and a bunch of freaking zombie flesh out here. What in the world's going on? Is there like I wouldn't be surprised if there was a mob party out here, because again, I really should probably get rid of these trees, number 1. And number 2, I really should light this place up, because honestly, it's open and I really don't want random mobs to just randomly spawn out here, simply because I just don't want that, If I ever come back to this house again, like, I don't want to be coming back here at nighttime and then all of a sudden like a mob just decides to fart in my face or something like that. Like, I don't want that. It's disgusting. It's bloody well disgusting, mate. But yeah, I saw this video and it was talking about how how's my tropical fish doing pretty well. Just flapping around in there. Being a good little fish. I kind of want to get an axolotl, to be brutally honest, and make like a little thing there. But yeah, going back to the video, I saw the video and I was like, well, this is interesting. You know, maybe I could use this type of theory for my builds, you know, my future builds or whatever on like creative and stuff. And I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to test that out. I kind of want to see how things work. I know I think I streamed like a while ago this one build of, you know, me doing like a little whatever it is. I'm literally having a brain fart because I'm looking for a bunch of dirt. But yeah, I think that's probably plenty of dirt there, come to think of it. Ooh, there's a grass block. Actually, you know what? I do want to take that because when we do get animals over there, and I know eventually we will, when we do, they're probably going to want to eat grass. And unfortunately, I don't have any grass to give them. I just have the dirt. So the fact that I have a grass block there is actually pretty awesome. Eventually we will get to the point where we're going to take a lot of those chests and a lot of the stuff out of the chests and we're going to put it in our body and we're going to make a bunch of treks to the house there. So village 1 is that far away. Good lord, I did not make that. Can't believe we found 2 other villages, and I can't believe village 2 is like the closest of the other 2, or of the other 3. Well, 2, whatever it is. I can't believe that. I mean, we found this village a while back, and I remember this village specifically because that's why I built home 2. But then I go out, you know, a couple episodes ago, and I find this guy, and I'm just like, well, that guy's closer to that than that is. And of course I do this after I build a freaking extended bridge and start putting down rails for the bridge, which, come to think of it, we probably should invade another mine shaft, which I really don't want to do, but at the same time, it is good to do that. And I know there are some back in the Lush Caves, I do believe. So eventually we'll probably go down there. I need to go down there anyway because I want minerals. I would like a ton of rocks so that I can beautify this lovely new base here. And probably a lot of cobblestone too because I want to really kind of make the bridges look much better than what they actually do right now. So yeah, we've got a lot of things that we need to do. Soon we're going to have to farm this area again, which is great. I do like the fact that we are going to farm the area, but since we are here... Oh, that guy's already done. Let's see, that's... Is that... Oh, that's 2 blocks down. Okay, from the start here. So that's probably what we're going to go for, is 2 blocks down. And do that. Of course, it's hard when you have a breathing thing on to make sure you don't drown. And I definitely don't want to drown because that would be bad mojo. So luckily we can certainly do this without... Oh, I was afraid that was going to happen. Shoot. Maybe... Well, luckily it was pretty much... Yeah, we got 2 seeds out of it, and it was done anyway, so that's fine. It's also getting nighttime. I don't know why I keep coming back to that carrot farm, but we're going to have to go to the beet farm. Maybe we'll do this as soon as we sleep, and then, you know, come back to it, and not be sad that we stomped on the farm. Because, yeah, we don't want to be sad that we stomped on the farm, because... We specifically, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. But Yeah, I was watching Ryan Trahan today. He's kind of part of the reason why I, said what I said in the description of this video. I like how I get a notification, by the way, about Wark playing Project Gorgon. That is a game that I would like to do a Let's Play together of, if not like a live stream of it at some point, because Wark told us that the full release is out, and I'm super excited about that. Oh, that time it didn't break. That's a good thing. But yeah, I'm super excited about the full release being out now, because back in the day, back in the COVID era, we all played the, I guess, beta test or whatever of that game, of Project Gorgon. And, poop. We all played that beta test, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. But the problem was, they said that when they did, like, a new thing for it, or when they released, like, the full edition, that all of the progress that we ever made in the game was actually going to be pretty much erased, which I thought is kind of dumb, to be brutally honest. I think if you are... I don't understand why some of these do and some of these don't, like, break or whatever. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I was going to say I have no idea how we're going to get that dirt block without breaking another thing, but it floated to us, and that is all I care about. But anywho, Project Gorgon, I was actually kind of a little upset at the fact that, we couldn't keep our progress, but at the same time, I guess I kind of understand why, because it gives everybody... God dang it, I did it again. It gives everybody a fair game, I guess, so to speak. And yeah, I totally get that, I think, though, if you're going to do that, you should at least reward the players who have played it, like, religiously, like Hellish Monkey, TC, and Wark and I have done. I think you should give us, like, some kind of a, hey, thanks for playing the game for this amount of time. I really appreciate it, Like, if they could do that, I think that would be grand, and I wouldn't be upset necessarily. I mean, I probably sound like a one of those players that are just like, me, but in all honesty, I feel like that would probably be... That would make me feel at least, good, because the game developers are essentially saying, like, again, hey, thank you. You played and tested the game. Like, I appreciate it. But I digress. I'm happy that the game is fully released, and I cannot wait to dive back into it again, because, again, like I said, the last time I played it was during the shutdown, and it pretty much, how can I say it? It pretty much felt like, I'm losing my train of thought here, as to what it felt like. But it felt like, how like a song kind of feels like a theme song to whatever time in your life. That's what that felt like. Playing Project Gorgon felt like the theme song of the Rona. And it'll always, I feel in my mind, how did that get empty? That's kind of weird. It'll always feel like that to me, I think, and kind of the good times, kind of like how Among Us kind of feels like that too. Like it's that type of a game where, like, it brings back memories of a certain time, kind of like how Minecraft brings back memories of when I was in high school when I first played this game. Very long time ago. Yeah, Minecraft from time to time will make me feel nostalgic And that's why, like, I keep coming back to it, because it feels very nostalgic to me, and it just brings back a lot of memories. Same thing with Wolfenstein 3D. Like, that brings back a lot of memories. I remember when I was a kid, during, like, high school, actually, going back again to high school. I'm going to drown before I get this stupid dirt block here. Yeah, going back to high school, like, playing Wolfenstein 3D just reminded me of, I guess, middle school and all that sort of stuff. And it will always remind me of my uncle, because he was the one that got me into Wolfenstein 3D and first-person shooters in general, such as Doom, and, again, like I said, Wolfenstein 3D. I will always find it funny that, like, when Doom 3 came out, my uncle was, like, too scared to play it, even though he was the one that introduced me to Doom, which freaked me out a bit as a kid. Because I was always, for whatever reason, under the impression that, like, if you died in the game, you would die in real life. So, like, every time I would die in a game, especially Recoil, I always felt like I was going to die in real life, and I got really scared. But, yeah, no, like, games like that, they just kind of, they bring back that nostalgia feeling, that good old feeling, and I just feel like Project Gorgon kind of brings back the good feelings that were had. I know COVID and all that wasn't really a time of good feeling, like an era of good feeling, but when you had video games like Among Us and Project Gorgon around, I really feel like those were definitely the times to be cherished and the times to be remembered. I'm trying to burp. And yeah, I feel like Project Gorgon was definitely that type of a game that, gives me that type of vibe. So I'm debating on whether or not I should put this grass block, like, at the edge of things, like at the edge of the building here, because I don't want I don't want it to grow out into the path there necessarily. Not that it would be a bad thing if it did, but it also probably means too that we have to, like, dig up all of that over there. But then again, maybe not. I think I'm overthinking that. But there it is. There's the grass block. Hopefully it spreads to this whole section of the house, and that I don't have to, get more grass blocks like that and, basically kill Endermen or whatever. So, all right, let's go back to home number 1, because I would like to bring my hoe. I would like to make a couple of axes, or bring a couple of axes. And I, in a way, would like to potentially find another village. And again, this goes back to me putting Ryan Trahan in the description of this video, because he's been looking for a village for, I guess, 1 or 2 days. He finally found one at the end of the thing that he did today. And people have been telling him for, I guess, several videos, like, you need to start running around on land rather than, exploring the ocean, if you're going to have more of a chance of getting, like, an actual village. And that kind of made me think, like, maybe the previous live streams that I've done in this world, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Because the purpose of me wandering around and exploring in those previous episodes was actually to find a village and to see how close it was to this, home number 1. And I do want to go out and explore again, going west to see if I can find the other village. Because I do still want to connect that village to this house here. But I don't know. I mean, there's part of me that wants to do it. There's part of me that kind of doesn't. I don't know. If anybody actually watches this, you can post in the comments below. Let me know what you think I should do with village that's over that way. Looks like when we wake up here, we're going to have to farm at this base instead of at home number 2, which actually is fine. I have no issue with that. I don't mind farming here. I just probably will forget that I need to grab a seed. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna not worry about farming at this base just yet. Like, the crops will still be here. The other base needs a redo, as we all obviously saw by my hopping onto the freaking stuff. In the meanwhile, though, I'm probably going to put this beetroot somewhere. Put it in here. Do we have any... We don't have any wheat seeds in here. Actually, I'm not even going to touch that. I'm going to put those in there, though. These are going to be there. We're going to put the bone in there because apparently we forgot to do that. I'll put the dirt in there because why not? Because I forgot to put it in the other chest. I also need to make some torches. Probably would be good, but I may not worry about that now, actually. Alright, so we have an axe here. I'm going to grab a couple more axes. This guy can come with... oh, wait, there are torches in here. What am I thinking and doing? We have 2 golden pickaxes of freaking mending. I find that hilarious, to be brutally honest. I'm going to combine these, even though I really shouldn't. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Go ahead and make some more axes, I guess. Oh, we have... oh, look at this. We have a... What the heck? What the heck am I thinking here? We got some shovels. I'm probably going to... do I want to... I don't know. Yeah, this is like making me kind of contemplate things here because I almost, again, want to get like a poop ton of dirt. But I think what I want to do... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and... I do have a hoe. I'm going to grab 2 of these hoes. And we're going to sail back to the second house. And then... we're going to replant things. Actually, yeah, we're going to replant things. We're going to farm at the second house. We're going to grab all that jank. I'm going to put all the farming stuff that I've gathered into the chests that are at the second base. And we're going to do that. And it's probably going to be nighttime by the time we get there. And then, or by the time we finish farming and stuff there. And then we shall go back to home number 1 and bring a bunch of axes and see if we can play around with some mine shafts, because that's what we need to do. I probably should have put the mine shafts on the map when I had the chance, and I just, for whatever reason, didn't. Probably because I had this feeling in the back of my mind that, like, if I did, Cursed Forge is going to be like, oh, PS2 Freak, you need to update Minecraft because there's a new update coming out, and you need to update Minecraft, but then you're going to have to make a new whatchamadoodle, and yeah, it's going to take a long time to do all that. Excuses, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm probably going to have to create a new profile on Cursed Forge simply because Minecraft decided to update, and Cursed Forge is very confused by the fact that Minecraft updated. So, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I love how you can see like all the boxes there of like where we made darn sure that nothing was gonna go in there, and then nothing was gonna, come up from there. Okay, so we have stuff to plant, and then we have stuff to not plant. And we will start. Why do some of these just take 5 ever to freaking grow? I don't understand. I don't understand the tick system in Minecraft. It makes no bloody sense. Alright, so that one's fine. That one's fine. I think this is the one here. Bop, and then bop, and then bop, and then bop. So we should be good with the wheat there. I'm going to get a melon later. But here is the beetroot. And I think, isn't there like a second beetroot that got plopped on? Or am I just thinking ridiculously? Yeah, some of these carrots haven't even freaking grown. So you know what? Maybe we'll skip the farming for today. Except for the melons. I'm going to grab the melons. Because we can turn these guys into seeds, and we will replant the ones that got plopped on, such as this guy that's over here, and we will go from there. We're going to have like a ton of melons. Not going to lie. Like, this is crazy. Alright, can we... we can. So we need probably about 6. I'm going to grab 6 of those seeds. Okay, actually here, I don't think we need to plant, or do we? Because that's going to go there, and then that can go either there or there, but I do want to put... so you know what? I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to plant the melon right there. So that melon's going to go that way. Those are probably going to go either or. This is going to be left like that. That's planted. Where's the other melon that we need? I think it's over here, isn't it? Okay, that's a full square. Maybe I just needed to plant one melon. That is fine by me. We have a friggin' stack of 64 melon. Good lord. It's just like the freaking sugarcane farm over there. And speaking of the sugarcane farm and some other things, I kind of am tempted to leave some ticks. I'm kind of tempted to leave some tips and tricks of how to like do Minecraft on Ryan Trahan's community page, because some of the stuff that like he does in there, I'm kind of just like, bruh, like you're having a hard time because you're not oh yeah, this is the farming chest, isn't it? Yeah, because we have, why is diorite in here? What the pingus? Why did we put that in there? No idea what the heck I'm thinking with that. That makes no sense. All right, this is the stone chest. That is where that goes. Actually, you know what? Do we want to? We want to keep going with the diorite, don't we? Yeah. Like, what am I thinking by putting the freaking diorite in the chest for no reason? I'm super confused about that. I cannot wait, though, until this whole building is complete. It's going to look so cool, I think. And I'm here for it. I'm super excited about it. I'm here for it. And yeah. All right. You know, there's a part of me, come to think of it, that kind of just wants to put, like, a wall around this thing, like right here, so that this could be like the nether room. Something is telling me to do that, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Simply because I can. number one. And simply because I feel like it, number two. And yeah. So there we go. Actually, I kind of like it like that. I kind of like having like a little wall around it. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to, yeah. Although now it's going to, yeah, now I have access from both sides, I guess, but whatever. Okay, so now that we have pretty much spent the day doing pretty much everything, I think tools and I guess maybe potions I'll put here for now. I'm going to put my hose in here because honestly, like, we can just come back here and, you know, pick them up later. But for now, since it is getting dark outside again, I'm probably going to go... Actually, I'm going to go to sleep. I can't sleep yet. Okay. No, I can't wait until this is all done. I think we're going to make this like a room right here. It's going to be an interesting room. I think it'll be like another room. I may block it off, make like a kind of a tiny room out of it. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of this side or for the side over there. But I do kind of want to have like another lookout thing there. And then I don't know, I may build like another lookout thing over here and then over there as well, because if we do... Are there melons already? Good Lord. Oh, there goes another melon. Just randomly popped in. Sheesh, man. Nah, but if there are like pillagers and stuff, I don't want to have to deal with them. Especially if we drink the ominous bottle. I just don't want to deal with freaking pillagers. They're bloody annoying, and it's going to be bloody awful when we get to that point. Eventually we will. Eventually I'd like to go over there again and just kind of cut down some trees and probably, I would say, build another base next to the villagers, but that would be silly and ridiculous of me. Unless y'all think it's not silly and ridiculous. And we just have like a winter house, like a winter hut, and then I can put like another bed in there. I don't know. That might be a silly thing. Might not be. I have no idea. But yeah, I do kind of want to post on Ryan Treehand's community page and just kind of be like, all right, number one, you really need to get a map, and I highly suggest the mini map that I'm using. I think it's called like Ray's mini map or something's mini map. I forget exactly the actual term for it. But like, I would highly recommend a mini map in the corner of your screen, because it can show you, like, you can put waypoints on there and it'll show you like, oh, you're this far away from XYZ, you're this far away from this. And I feel like with Ryan, if he's going to go out exploring, especially with, you know, going on the ocean and all that sort of stuff, if he's going to go out exploring, he needs to have a waypoint set for his chicken hut and all that sort of stuff, because I mean, Minecraft is such a vast area, and I would hate for, like, if he does more exploring, I would hate for him to take like 5 bajillion episodes of him just being like, oh, I'm lost, I'm going in circles, yada yada yada. So I highly recommend a mini map. That way you know where you're going. That way you know, like, okay, my chicken hut is here. I need to be heading in this direction. You know what? I could be getting distracted by doing this, but I did say that I was going to do this. And so here we are. We're going to farm our area here. And if anybody has any objections at this point, and they're just like, PSD Freak, what the heck is wrong with you? That's just too bad, because I'm doing it. I am farming, and I'm doing this because I thought I was going to farm at the other house, but clearly things were not ready yet. And now here we are. Like I said, we are farming. We are farmers. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Such a hilarious commercial. Why do we not pick up those seeds over there? Is that the case of like you have to be like directly there, otherwise you can't just do it? And then why is that? Oh, never mind. It's because the melons were freaking there. I'm going to grab that melon too because that guy was really fast in appearing. And I'm just like, bruh, what the pingus? All right, another... I shouldn't complain too much about this, but I kind of do. But it's my own darn fault for putting it like right there next to freaking water. I think we're good. I don't think anything went in there. But yeah, no, I find it ridiculous that I have to go into the water sometimes and grab the stuff that has decided to yeet itself into the freaking water. Because, I mean, like, it takes forever for the stuff to, like, pop back up. Again, not that I'm complaining, but I'm complaining. But, again, I did it to myself because I decided to build that random structure there that leads to my bed. So, again, it is my own fault for making this, but I know I had a reason for that, and I'm having a brain fart as to what the reason was, but I think it was, you know, if I ever wanted to swim or something, I don't know, something dumb like that. So I'm a silly little PS2 freak who just comes up with random ideas. And speaking of random ideas, I had one the other day for the new YouTube channel that I am hopefully going to be starting here very soon. I have made some decent progress in recording some new Let's Play Wolfenstein 3D, because that's going to be the first Let's Play that I do on the new channel. And I actually came up with... well, actually, I'll kind of backtrack here a little bit on the story as to the name, the new name, because the original name was going to be Solo Console, and I figured I would call myself that because, number one, I'm PS2 Freak 11223, and number two, I'm playing solo, so Solo Console, PS2 is a console. You know, I kind of figured it was a fun play on words there, as was the play on words that Roomba Squirrel came up with, which was, hello everyone, my name is Con Solo. Welcome to Solo Console. Something to that effect. I thought that was pretty funny that, you know, making a little Star Wars pun there type deal. But I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I was, you know, kind of consoling them in this thing, and I came up with this slogan. And the slogan was, out of all the honkers in the world, be a quack. And I think it's a pretty cool slogan because it kind of ties in with an idea that I had, which I got from this video by this one DJ. I'm having a brain fart as to her name on YouTube, but she's an amazing DJ. She's just got an amazing talent, and I really want to support her a ton. But in fact, I bought her first full-length album on iTunes, which, yeah, I know, I still use iTunes. Hashtag deal with it. It's going to be okay, people. I'm going to take this poisonous potato out because I think I have a section for poisonous potatoes. I also need to I guess I could put more sugar cane in here. And I didn't realize I have a ton more potatoes in my inventory. Okay. We also probably should go to the composter and, like, smash my right mouse button on the composter because we have a ton of seeds here. But on the DJ's YouTube video that they uploaded recently, like within the last couple of months, I posted something on there about, because she was kind of giving like a tutorial on how to do like a coding version of making techno music, which was quite interesting to me. But she was talking about something about ducking, which in what is it? Not speaking terms, but like music terms or like podcast terms or whatever. It essentially does something to the sound, and I'm not quite sure how to describe it. But I kind of put a comment on there saying, like, I would call myself Duck Attack if I was ever a DJ, because, again, that kind of would be like a reference to music and sound production and all that sort of stuff. So I saw that comment that I made again recently because somebody liked it, and it made me think, and especially after... Actually, wait, bone meal doesn't go in there. Bone meal goes in here. Now we have a whole stack of it. Hot diggity dog. I actually kind of forgot of what I was doing. Oh, I was going to go to the freaking thingamabob, but I can't do that now because... actually, technically I could, because we still have a bit of daylight, so I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. Are we ready for it? I think we are, because we've got a decent amount of axe, and we have shovels, which don't think I necessarily need to have a shovel. In the... Look at that. Already 2 watermelons that have magically appeared. Yeah, I'm not going to go to sleep, because I don't really feel like going to sleep right now. But, yeah, so... I feel like I should be named Duck Attack. Mainly because if you've been a subscriber on this channel for a couple of years, Dilly and I came up with this character called Moonduck. And ever since then, I've been kind of somewhat obsessed with ducks and just making duck noises, and I don't know. So I thought more about it, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I call myself Duck Attack? Because I like ducks. I think they're pretty quack. So why not just call myself Duck Attack? And then I told Roomba Squirrel, and she came up with this brilliant idea. She essentially said that I should be called Quack Attack, and I could be... What did she say now? Something about, like, I could be a certain character, but then she could be, like, Squirrel Girl or something like that. Which, now, thinking about it, it does kind of make me think of... Actually, you know what? I kind of want to go to the south there, because, I don't know, the amethyst is kind of calling me. I don't know why. It just is. Also, I think the cave is kind of calling me, too. But she could be Squirrel Girl, and I could be, I guess, Duck Guy or something like that. I forget exactly what she said now. I really... Okay, where is this? Is this just a random pool of water right here? For no reason? Is that what I'm seeing here? Because kind of annoyed by that. And now this freaking water's not going to go anywhere because I have to do that, and then I have to do this. Complications. Anywho. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good play on words. I think it's a pretty good idea. Post in the comments if y'all agree. Why am I not... I did not bring my freaking diamond pickaxe. And now I'm going to get barely any iron because I did not bring my freaking diamond pickaxe. And now I'm going to get wet again. There is freaking... Oh my god. Okay. Why do I do this to myself, ladies and gentlemen? Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. It's a question that I ask myself every single day that I play Minecraft. And honestly, it is a question that no one, I think, can answer. I also don't know why that happened, but it happened. And now I have a random leak in here, which, again, is just grand. But, you know, when you really want that iron because you want to freaking make some lovely materials with it, you just deal with the fact that there's a random water leak in your section here, which, again, was not part of the plan that I had going on today. But whatever. Well, I don't think we need to go any further, so if we could just, you know, freaking block this water up. And of course, now it's just going to have a random water thing there. And to that I say, there you go. Have your random water pingus. Hashtag annoyed. PSD Freak is annoyed. Although I am, again, still annoyed with myself because I didn't bring my freaking diamond pickaxe. And I could have gotten more freaking iron, but I now only have 12. Why is this amethyst section so freaking annoying to... Seriously, it's right there. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. You know what? This is how we're going to deal with this. Ba-bing, ba-bing, ba-boosh, blah. And then... I just don't even know anymore. I just don't even know. I'm just going to get this iron, and I'm just going to deal with the fact, oh, and now there's freaking coal here. Why did this block not freaking break like it's supposed to? Why is there random freaking water here? This makes no sense. It's like I just randomly went into a freaking cave, like a miniature cave of water. A water cave, if you will. I don't know. Again, I shouldn't be complaining. There's a whole vein of coal here, and I'm happy about that for whatever reason other than I can make more torches and put this jank in the freaking furnace at home and cook some more things. Also get some more XP, because that's how that rolls in the Shire. But no, I'm freaking annoyed because I want to talk about stuff, and now I can't, because now my brain is fixated on the fact that there's a random freaking water in here. Like, what the pingus? I just wanted to get to an amethyst shard that was right over here, because reasons that I still don't fully understand. Actually, I do understand them. I'm just, I don't know, just being annoying right now, I guess. All right, well, anywho, hopefully we don't randomly spring a freaking leak when we go into this amethyst shard place of Pingus. There we go. Freaking get rid of the stinking water. Oh, look, it rushed all the way back here. Yay. So fun, so exciting, so happy, so joyous. Joyous Freak 11223. The world is rejoicing. The world is a better place now that I have complained a whole lot about random stuff. Actually, no, I do want to go over here because I think this is tuff, or is it basalt? I think I'm mining basalt right now. Is it basalt? It is. Okay. My next question is, I was going to say I know the answer, but can we make more stuff out of that? And the answer is no. But we're just going to get this calcite because, in all honesty, I could use it for some decoration. Maybe I could use it for, like, the top of the house, of the new house. So maybe that's what I'm going to do. Do I not have... I do. Okay. I was going to say, did I not bring friggin' more pickaxes with me, because if I didn't, I'm going to be really sad. Because this one's losing its durability, and I'm just like, I don't want to lose durability right now. Whoa. That is a... Jeez, that's a big cluster right there. Holy cow. Okay, well, we have stumbled upon very interesting things here. And I don't think we should go that way anytime soon. But I will go this way. Mainly because I kind of want this basalt in a way. And then I also kind of want the calcite that comes with it. Although I am more so looking for tough. So I don't know why I'm wasting my time on this basalt here. But that's neither here nor there. Alright, so look at that. This thing's already growing. I was going to say we're trying to get some more shards, I guess, or crystals, whatever they're called. Mainly because I can. And I want to. So I'm going to. Hashtag deal with it. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking about getting some of this calcite, because I kind of want to make a ceiling of the calcite for the second floor. I don't know. I just feel like it will look pretty good. If you agree with me, you can post in the comments below. I'm not going to get too much of this basalt, though, because, again, I don't think I necessarily need it. But I would like this stuff. Eerie noises. Ooh. Actually, what is... Oh, I was going to say, we've got like a bunch of random water things there. And again, it looks like a weird creature is down there too. And I keep on thinking that that's like a special creature, which I feel like it is. And again, post in the comments below if you know what I'm talking about. But then again, it could just be a random, like, creeper mixed in with a skeleton, mixed in with a zombie or something. I don't know. Could be freaking out over nothing, too. Oh, lovely. A leek, of which I have not wanted. But I have gotten here because reasons. Is it... No. Go away. It's actually not where I wanted that to go, but I guess I could put a torch there. Remind myself that freaking leaks and stuff are terrible. I don't want to deal with them. God dang it, Minecraft. You and your freaking leakage. Leaky freak 11223. I also don't know what I'm going to do with, like, these blocks here. Because I know the last time I mined these blocks, I used them for, like, a room. And quite frankly, like, right now, I don't really have any use for the remainder of the blocks. So who knows? I don't know. Although I really would like to go down there and see if I can. See if I can get random crystals over here. Let's see, this block is just a random Pengus, so we're going to put a light there. I don't want to mine some of these blocks here, because they're going to produce some lovely things known as amethyst crystals. So I guess I'll just do that. And how many... Oh, wow, I have like almost 2 stacks of calcite, which is great. I will get some more simply because I can. How many things of... Oh, wow. Okay. 1 stack of whatchamadoodle. Totally fine by me. Alright, let's see. This stuff can be broken here. That, I guess, can be broken. Sometimes I feel bad because I feel like I'm breaking things that I shouldn't be, or mining things that I shouldn't be, aka these amethyst blocks, but if they look like they're almost broken, I'm not going to mine them. And then, of course, I also don't want to fall down there. So, yeah. That'd be bad mojo if I fell down there. So I really want to be careful. So there are some blocks down there that I would like, but I'm also like, I don't want to go down there. I just don't want to go down there, folks. I just really don't. I have no reason to not want to go down there, but I just really don't want to go down there. We're going to put a torch there, because I'm not going to put it there, because I feel like that's going to impede upon that block making any more crystals, which it's got some crystals on the bottom there, so that's pretty cool. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, I guess free it. Hashtag free the crystal. Don't know why anybody would want to get that going, but if for some reason people do, then by all means, hashtag free the crystal. Such a silly phrase to say, though. It's a silly phrase to say. Silly phrases, yay! Alright, I'm again hoping this is enough. Guess for continuity's sake, I'll just mine over here. Grab some of this block too, because we do need the granite. Desperately need the granite. That is for darn sure. Alright, I think we're pretty good here. I'm gonna put squirrel it. I'll put another torch there because number one I can, number two I don't want things just randomly pooping in here. But I know things are gonna be randomly squirreling around down in here. And there's nothing I can do about it until I get a thing. And by a thing I mean like a way down there. So I have no idea how that's going to work. But maybe one day I'll figure it out. I don't know. Yeah. I think we're good. 3.5 or 2.5 stacks of calcite. That might be good. At least for now. And then, at another period in time I can go back here, I guess. Let's keep on trucking because I don't think that is far enough down to where we want to go here. So let's keep on trucking here. I may have to make a couple more pickaxes when we get back. I also kind of want to grab an axolotl just for the heck of it. Is there any reason why that's there? Aside from maybe I mined out some ore, which I probably did. I was going to say we could always... I really don't want to go over there if the guardians are over there. I don't want to deal with the guardians just yet. That's when we get a ton of scoot from the... oh, those are tropical fish. Okay. I was like, is that a guardian already? Am I already squirreled? Okay. Ooh, we got a witch up ahead here. I don't really want to deal with her, but I do. I think I see a mine shaft underneath. Yep. And I think that's in our cave too. So I am curious though as to what is over here, because I see this like random blue and white stuff. And I don't know if that is ocean or if that's like an unknown thing that I probably really should not be going into. Actually, I'm going to put this here. So I don't want to put that on the ground and then all of a sudden we have a freaking leak. And then it's like, well, that's totally cool. Love to see random leaks for no apparent reason. And then we're going to put the torch there. There is dirt there, which is lovely. I also have a Dr. Pepper next to me. I could totally drink it, but it is also getting kind of late, and I don't want to be up past 2 in the morning because I have to go to work. tomorrow, which I'm kind of looking forward to it. Not gonna lie. I also heard bubbles whirling underneath here, which kind of confuses me. Because I'm like, why are there bubbles whirling underneath here? Unless there's like a... whatchamacallit? A magma thing? Magma block? And I'm definitely being distracted. Oh, wow. This is, again, one of those stupid freaking random water things. Is that iron ice? There's always freaking iron in an area that I don't want iron to be in. AKA this freaking area here. Look at that. Freaking iron right there. God dang it. Where's the... Oh my god. I'm losing my mind, folks. I am losing my mind. Can't even figure out where the freaking opening to this godforsaken... Oh my god, there's more water. Why? I don't want there to be more water. What is over there? That's nothing. Is there a... Where is the Guardian at? Is that what actually is in front of us? Like a Guardian area? That can't be right, because I thought the Guardians were like a little bit down that way. That's just weird to me. I'm very confused. Now we've got random freaking Guardian noises in the background, which is totally going to confuse the crap out of me for no reason. Let's see. I would like to block off this section because I would like to A, not drown, and B, I would like to get these lovely things known as iron blocks, or iron pinguses over here. So if I could, I would also love to, get rid of this water source here. And if we could get rid of this water source, that would be fantastic. Because I don't want this water source here. And quite honestly, it's probably not going to go away because I literally just made a freaking... Okay, whatever. It's fine. It is fine. It's totally fine. I'm just going to do this. Oh, for heaven's sake. Alright. We're going to do this. That water's going to recede. And then we're going to have more water problems because hashtag water problems. Instead of word problems, it's water problems. Oh, and there's more freaking iron there. Are you kidding me, dude? I just want the bloody iron. I don't want freaking water. Ugh. Okay. I also want to go, again, straight that way because I feel like there's some interesting stuff going on over there. And unfortunately, this water and iron are distracting me. And I don't want to be distracted. But you know what? There's iron here. And I want the iron. So I'm going to get the iron. Good Lord, I don't want to know what's down there. I just don't. Hashtag deal with it, folks. Okay, I think we got the iron. We got what we came for. I really don't know what exactly I'm trying to do or trying to make here. Another random puddle of water. That's just randomly here. I don't know where the heck that freaking block is going. But, squirrels. There we go. Hot diggity dog. Alright. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. I guess keep trucking over this direction here. Because, again, I want to see what this thing is. Because we're all about exploring here, folks, on the PS2 Freak channel. That's what we do. Hopefully I can do the quack attack thing. I really would like to do it. I think it's a really funny thing. Hopefully, nobody else has gotten to it either. Okay, I don't see any particular like thing where I'm at right now. Although these guardians are like shooting like crazy around here, and I'm very confused as to why the guardians are shooting everywhere. Unless they are literally above us right now. In which case, if they are above us, I'm going to find out. Because they could just very well be. But who knows? Put the torch there. Or maybe this is the end here. This is like the place where we find all the wonderful things for the end. And it's above us right now. Although there is water dripping, so and now the freaking tropical... Oh my god, look at all the guardians over there. Holy cow. Yeah, that's where... I think we dug up there, and that's... Yeah. Actually, I'm just going to stop it right here. I'm not even going to worry about this place. Because it's dripping water, and I don't feel like dealing with it unless it's down below us, which it could be. So maybe we just go down. We just go down and we see what's about town. Bring it around town. As SpongeBob likes to say, ooh, hello, Deep Slate. I could definitely use you, for darn sure. If you've got any tough around you there, my friend, I would love some tough. Ooh, wait, this is Clay Aiken here. Why is Clay Aiken here? What is he doing in the depths of Pingus? We must investigate this further, ladies and gentlemen. Why is there Clay Aiken here? What is Clay Aiken doing? Why am I suddenly so curious as to what Clay Aiken is doing? And why does it seem like there's more stuff that way? I don't know. Clay Aiken holds the secrets. We must investigate. By gathering up so much Clay Aiken that I have no idea what I'm going to do with it all. And also, I'm probably wasting the shovel's durability, but it's fine. It's okay. Axolotl? Wowee! I feel like we're going into somewhere that we probably don't necessarily need to be going because it's pointless. But I could be wrong. We are on Y level 1 right now, which is quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed. Ooh. Hello there, Iron and Lapis Lazuli. Definitely wanted to see you. I mean, more so Lapis than Iron. Actually, more so Iron than Lapis. I'm just saying that because I'm annoyed at the fact that I completely forgot to freaking bring my stupid diamond pickaxe that I completely forgot about because I forgot it. I don't know. I also am realizing, too, that I don't have much durability in this iron pickaxe. And there it goes. Okay. Well, this is just grand. I am going to open up this Dr. Pepper. And I'm going to open it up because, number one, I'm thirsty. And number two, I'm annoyed at myself. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, oh God. Oh. To answer everybody's questions, no, I am not okay. Maybe we'll come back to that. Maybe we won't. I have no idea. Actually, we probably... I was going to say we probably shouldn't. Because I really... Wow, I have a lot of blocks in my inventory right now. which actually is fine because we're at the cave here, our lovely tropical Pingussy cave, and I really want to go in here as I scratch my arm, because number one, I feel like it, and number two, have we explored over here? We've explored all over here, haven't we? May as well get rid of these glowberries, because I do want some glowberries for no reason. You know what? I wonder if I do this. It's not going to make those fall. Okay. Quite interesting indeed. Yes, quite. What if we did this? Oh, that was a mistake. Because now we have a waterfall in here for no reason. Which, again, I don't really mind, but at the same time, I'm kind of just like, why? Why must we have a waterfall in here? That is a randomly dark area, and I'm going to light it up because even though nothing is going to spawn there, you just never know. Did I get... I did. Okay. I want this moss carpet, too, to be brutally honest, because we still have that area to, you know, freaking do. There is a zombie villager around here. I'm not happy that he's around here because now I feel like I have to kill him at some point. I don't want to kill the poor zombie villager. But again, my gosh, I almost freaking dropped in here like a, I don't know, like a Pingus. But since we're here, this is what we came here for. We came here to take all of this lovely wood and probably some of this stuff here, but I don't have the freaking pickaxe to do that. I guess we'll take some string while we're at it too. This freaking string is here. And we're going to take it and we're going to use it so that we can succeed in getting more wood, because I suddenly want more wood. Not exactly sure why I suddenly have this craving for wood, but I have this craving for wood, and I would like to get the wood. Okay? I would like to get it. And I just accidentally booped a freaking Glowpingus, and there are a ton of random slimes down there that I am very confused as to why there are a ton of random slimes down there. Then again, I probably shouldn't be confused, and I probably shouldn't be questioning the logic of Minecraft, because it is, after all, the logic of Minecraft. There are freaking rails over there. Do I have enough? I don't have enough inventory space. What is wrong with me? I'm turning into Ryan Trahan and just randomly not having inventory space for things. That's okay. We'll light this jank up, because we can, and then we will get rid of this, because we can. It's kind of in my way, and I don't feel like having it in my way. I also would like to go to more minecarts so that I can get some more loot from the minecarts. Because loot would be lovely. And of course, this freaking Pingus block is not going to freaking give me it. God dang it. Oh, there's iron up... Oh my gosh. Freaking iron up there, and my nose itches, and my nose is also running for no reason. I don't know why. And I'm sure there are more planks up there too that just decide to yeet themselves to the side, because gravity is a thing in this game, and it's very strange gravity, but it is gravity nonetheless. And I'm a little annoyed at the fact that it is the way that it is. Not gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna do this for safekeeping. And then probably put a torch here, and then put a torch here, and then probably improve upon this because quite frankly, I don't want to randomly just die for no reason. So we're going to do that. And then do this over here, because I can. And then I guess we will do that. And then do that. Okay. Don't really want moss block there, but it's better than the alternative, which is to not have any block there. So yeah. I'm just going to do this too, because why the heck not? I'm going to put a torch there. I'm going to do this, bam, bam, and bam. Look at that. Kind of sort of fixing this jank up. I feel pretty darn good about that. Okay, well, I'm not... Since this section of the lovely thing known as the mine shaft is A, somewhat dark, and B... good lord. Well, that zombie probably knows I exist now, because it's... Well, maybe not. But, like, this whole section here, we have not even explored yet. Because, A, it doesn't really... You know, it looks like we could just easily do it, but there's a sheer drop there. And B, I haven't really explored this section. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't bloody well know. I would love to, honestly, at some point, like... Oh, there are vines over here. Oh! There's a vine right here that I guess, theoretically, I could just, you know, yeet myself over here and potentially encapsulate myself into this lovely vine of loveliness here. Because why not? And that could probably be our ticket down into the thing underneath here. Actually, that'd be quite great if I could do that. Because I think... Oh, but there is kind of a... Yeah, maybe not. However, this does lead up to here. So maybe... If I did this... We can more easily, you know... Go up it, I guess. I don't know. For some reason, I'm getting hungry... And for some reason, I decided to eat a glowberry, mainly because they're magically delicious and part of a good, nutritious breakfast. Actually, they're not. I would not recommend glowberries for any type of breakfast whatsoever. So do not take my word for it. I do kind of want to get rid of this, because it's A, kind of in my way, and B, makes no sense. There's a skeleton somewhere and I don't like it, but we're gonna deal with it. Do I want... Oh, this also leads up here. Interesting. So if I wanted to, I could just go down there and be completely fine. But I'm not gonna do that. I will, however, grab these glowberries that are in my way. And then for... Oh, I don't have a pickaxe. What am I thinking? Don't have a bloody pickaxe. I can't just randomly put the pingus there and expect it to be a pingusy pingus. Alright, so we got some more wood over here, which is good. Bad thing is, I don't have any more torches. So I'm just going to have to light this place up and hope that nothing spawns. Then, of course, I can't freaking mine that. So we're just going to have to deal with the fact that, you know... Actually, I'm going to do that because who knows if I'm ever going to get out of here or not. Let's see. Let's see what's over here. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and, you know, get rid of these things. and add to the spacelessness of our inventory here. Which, I guess eventually, too, if we put down a bunch of torches, is going to be freed up by the fact that our torches are going to be gone. Which, honestly, I'm not really fine about that, but, whatever. I'm going to put a torch right there, which I didn't really mean to put it there, but I did. Did it anyway. Yeah, because if I can remember correctly, I think... there's some more stuff over here. And we're out of torches, which is completely fine. But now we've got a Skeletor somewhere. And hopefully he can see me. But I don't know if he will. Because he might be over there. Actually, he may be on that other track over there, which would be interesting. But I digress. Can we get... Oh, we can get these without... I don't know why I was thinking we couldn't get these without using a pickaxe. That is a floating carpet, which makes no sense whatsoever. And that is a lovely cave spider spawner. Great. I'm getting out of here. I don't want to deal with that. Don't want to deal with a stupid cave spider spawner. Really, really don't. It's be the bad mojo, man. Don't want to deal with that. Just bloody well don't. Alright, so we've kind of been over here, and this leads to a bunch of redstone. Which, of course, I don't have freaking pickaxe for, but that's okay. And that is just a random water spout, which I'm going to plug up. Because why the heck not? Is there anything... Okay. We've been over here. You know what? We're going to do this. And I'm going to try and connect this jank to over here, which hopefully I can do. It looks like I might be able to. And Baba Booey. Look at that. I did it! Yay! I connected a section and now it's hopefully a little bit easier. Probably not though. And also we have another extra space in our inventory, which is great. Not complaining about that. Definitely not. Totally down for that. Mine shaft, mine shaft. PS2 Freak totally loves mine shafts, even though they make him confused at times. But we have to go through them because Hellish Monkey wants us to. Actually, it's more so because I kind of feel like it. Yeah, personally, I just kind of feel like it, you know. Why not? Alright, so I think... Therefore, I am... Oh, I see. This is that way. Okay. Where do we want to go? Where else do we want to go? You know what? I'm just going to do this. Because, why not? Why the bloody pingus not? It's probably a waste of freaking good cobblestone, but whatever. Should probably make this like a 3 thing instead of a 2 thing. That probably would be nice. That way I don't potentially fall for no reason. Alright, well we got a connector here. And then that connector is going to lead to over here, which will then take us back to the other place. But for now, I'm going to confuse myself even more by destroying all these wooden things. And I'm also going to do this because, quite frankly, I feel like it should be done. There we go. Alright, glowberries in my possession yet again. And that glowberry just said, heck no, PS2 Freak. I'm not going to give you the time of day. And you know what? That's fine. I have no issue with that. Actually, I do. This glowberry, however, is probably going to also not give me the time of day. But I will get the top, which is totally fine. Boom. Look at that. Alright. So we just have a random... Yeah, we just have a random platform right here. Like, this leads nowhere. I'm going to get rid of that. Somebody's probably going, PS2 Freak, what the heck's wrong with you? Shouldn't have slapped that glowberry vine. It's bad mojo, because now you're not going to get any more glowberries. And I'm just going to be like, bruh, like, look around me. There's so many freaking glowberry vines here. It's not even funny. I guess to continue on with, like, Ryan Trahan stuff, eventually probably we'll put a torch here, because it's freaking dark. I'm sure things are going to spawn. Did I just see... Is that where the... Oh, yeah, that's where the freaking cave spider spawner is, right over there. I should have known. I'm so very tempted to build a freaking path over there, because there are rails that I want. But, the cave spider spawner, I don't want to deal with that. I mean, eventually I do, but to be brutally honest, I really don't want to right now. So I'm kind of hoping, in all honesty, that when I do this path right here, because my brain is saying that I should, that A, the lava does not get me, and B, the cave spiders don't get me, because I really don't want them to. Alright, well, here's that, and here's this, and we're going to do this, so that, again, like I said, cave spider spawners, and spiders, and the spawners, and the spooters, and the pingus, do not get me. And then I'm going to do this because I don't really trust this lava. And, oh, shoot. Now they're... Duh! They're freaking spawning. I don't like this. I knew we shouldn't have come here. Actually, that's not... I don't know. I wasn't saying that, like, I didn't want to come here, because I did in reality. God, I really wish I had a freaking pickaxe right now, because I can mine this section here and move that and then freaking put a block there just to block the freaking lava, because I'm kind of freaking out right now for no reason. Although this chain is going to get me, I feel. Ooh. Chainy. I don't like the fact that the cave spiders are doing noises and things. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Should not have done this, but I'm doing it for freaking rails. Actually, are they like... Yeah, oh god, yeah, they're right there. No. I'm not gonna do it. Not going to deal with it. Not when I have all this precious loot in my body. Don't want them to take it. Not allowed to. Alright, am I filled? I'm not filled with oak fences, and I'm not filled quite yet with planks. So at this point, I think we should just kind of work on planks and string and all that sort of jazz. Yeah, I'm not ready to deal with the spider spawner because I don't have a freaking torch. How did... Okay, somehow a spider died, and I have no idea how that worked. Except for potentially because they fell in the lava. And I'm going to stick with that story because potentially they fell in the lava. Potentially they were silly gooses. And oh my god, what is that? Oh, that's just string. Okay, never mind. I was like, if that's like another freaking spider spawner, I'm going to be so annoyed. But there are some more tracks in here, and I would like to take the tracks because I want to make a freaking thing of tracks. Also, we're going to get rid of that because I don't really want it. Also, this is lovely thing known as Clay Aiken, and there is gold. Wowee. Alright, let's keep going with these tracks here. I know it's dark. I apologize. I just want to freaking go in here and grab these tracks. And then get the fluff out of here, boys. And girls and boys and human beings. And whatever else is watching. Don't want to discriminate. Okay. Oh, are we... I was about to say, are we full on whatchamadoodle, but we're not. So, drip leaf. Where was I standing on a drip leaf? Oh, the bat was... Okay. I was like, I'm not stepping on a drip leaf, am I? Because if I am, that's actually not good, because I don't want to freaking fall through the ground because of a stupid drip leaf. So, yeah. Alright, gonna get all this jank here. And then I think we're gonna call this section done, even though it's extremely dark over there. And again, I don't feel like dealing with cave spider spawners because I don't have any freaking torches on me. Quite frankly, we probably need to go back to the house. I don't know which house, though. I would like to declare this done, but I feel like I would be lying to myself if I said that this mine shaft was done. So I think we're gonna keep exploring. And there goes all the gravel. Don't really care. It's stupid gravel anyway. It can be a silly gravel down there. Actually, you know what? Just for the heck of it. There we go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, stupid Ooh, wait a minute. I think this is tough right here. But you know what? I do want tough. Oh, but I don't have a... God dang it. Why do I keep forgetting that I don't have a freaking pickaxe? Why did I... Oh. The one time I accidentally axed that thing a question. Why is the durability not broken? I want the durability gone. There we go. Okay. And now we can pick that up. Because I do want flint. Because why not? Is there any reason other than... that stupid zombie down there. Hey, zombie, can you pick up, for no reason, that gravel block? No? Okay. I thought you could. I was going to laugh at you and be like, ha, stupid zombie. I almost became a stupid PS2 freaking got almost crushed by freaking gravel. That would have been a funny story. I'm going to drink some more Dr. Pepper. Look at that. Lapis Lazuli over there. I freaking can't get it. Because my silly goose butt decided that, you know, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need to bring a freaking pickaxe to a place where, you know, things are pickaxey and I desperate. Oh my god. I got freaking scared that there was a slime up here, but they're down there, I think. They're somewhere down there. Like, there was a bunch of them when I came in here, and I guess they all kind of poofed. Alright, I'm actually going to do this. And oh, there he is. There's the slime. I meant to do this originally. Did I just... Don't tell me I... Oh... I'm getting rid of vines for no reason. Which, you know what? It's fine. I have no objection to randomly getting rid of vines. What block do I want to freaking use? I don't necessarily want to use a wood block. I guess I kind of have no choice here. There we go. Continuity saved. Because again, continuity freak 11223. But yeah, I've been meaning to literally make like a whole thing around this because I just kind of want to. And I want like a little landing platform here. And I figure if I'm going to do that... Oh, there's glowstone right here. And there goes the glowstone. I almost went after it too. I literally almost went after it. That would have been dumb. There is glowstone here, however, and I can just get rid of that part of it. And I guess for continuity's sake, we're going to do this. Get rid of that. That didn't have any glowstone on it. That's okay. That has glowstone on it. Or glow berries. I don't know why I keep saying glowstone. We're not in the freaking nether. People are going to yell at me in the comments, be like, PS2 freak, stop calling it glowstone. It's not glowstone. You're not in the nether. Yada, yada, yada. I know that. Been playing this game for 15 plus years at this point. Which, again, is why I really want to talk to Ryan Trahan about this lovely game and be like, hey, man, glad you're playing Minecraft again. There are some things that you've been doing that my brain just cannot comprehend because I feel like there are some things that you should be doing in this game. And I know you want to be playing it yourself and you probably don't want anybody's help, which, I mean, I'm sure you do, but I don't want to assume. So I'm not going to assume. And, yeah. Just going to try and help you in any way, shape, or form that I can. And I don't think he's going to be listening because he probably doesn't even know that PS2 Freak is even a channel, which is totally fine. It's totally fine. It's okay. And yes, I did just get rid of vines and stuff because I wanted glowberries. Anywho, enough rambling for no apparent reason. I wanted to put a thing around this so that we had a landing platform so that, you know, I could come down here, explore this mine shaft, all that sort of fun stuff. But for now, see, this leads me here. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I like the fact that this leads me here. I don't like the fact that this is here like that, so I'm just going to do that, and then hopefully, you know, stuff and things can happen. I don't know where that drown's at. I really hope that that drown doesn't come and try and find me, because that would suck. But for now, we're going to go back to base number 1. And I am going to probably put all this stuff in chests. Take forever to put stuff in chests. And say hello to a bunch of mobs that randomly spawned. Because probably by the time we get to base number 1, it's going to be literally dark outside. Because it's already like past high noon. Which I'm not happy about that, but whatever. It's fine. It's going to be okay. I cannot one-handed unscrew this Dr. Pepper. I'm very disappointed in myself, as everyone should be. Yeah, what a day, ladies and gentlemen. What a day. I did a lot of fun and exciting things. I went with a couple of friends to see an event in the local area. That was quite interesting. I got to see some human beings that I didn't ever think I would ever see in my entire lifetime. And that was fun. It was really fun and exciting. And then I had some food at Cracker Barrel, which was delicious. I love Cracker Barrel. I don't like the fact that they changed their logo for like 2 seconds there. But I'm glad that they, listened to their people and that they changed it back, because quite frankly, it just was looking a little iffy there, and I, again, did not like the fact that it looked the way that it did. So I'm glad that they changed it back, because it needed to be changed back. It needed to just not be messed with. And I mean, there are some logos where, yeah, it can be argued that, in all honesty, like, that we really don't need, or we really should change the logo on some things. But then at the same time, it also could be argued that you probably shouldn't change things. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And honestly, that was the case with the Cracker Barrel logo. I do like what Andrew Seitz did from J2 Studios. And I liked how he designed his version of the logo. Like, I felt like it was a much, I guess, smoother / appropriate logo thing than what Cracker Barrel was originally thinking. Because again, I have no idea what they were thinking. I have no idea why they were even thinking that. So again, kind of disappointed in the fact that Cracker Barrel did what they did. You know what? I'm going to take this 26 coal. I'm going to put it over here. Because there we go. And then we're probably going to make some more torches with what we have here. There's that. I probably split that in half. And then lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Actually, not yet. I'm not going to do that yet. Wow, there's a lot more deep slate here than I realized. And I don't know why I realized that, or didn't realize that there were, more things over here. Also, there's tuft bricks. But I don't know if I necessarily want them. Basalt is right there, so I'm going to put that there. What is that? Regular stone, which I probably could use at some point, but not exactly sure when. Got some blue ice for no reason. A lot more calcite, which, come to think of it, can I make... No. Okay. I think I may take the calcite to the other house, and then probably take that to the other house too. Cobbled deep slate, may as well do that with it. And then I was going to say put it in here, but I'll just put that in there. And then there's some more granite, which I'll put in there. Calcite, clay, akin. Oh yeah, we got some more lapis, which we'll put in there. And then, gosh. Oh, iron. I have iron, and I am going to put the iron in there. Make some more iron ingots. Gosh, what else do I want to do? Clay. I guess I'll put in here. So why not? I do want to make some more torches / a pickaxe, a couple of iron pickaxes. So I think we'll do that. Bam. Let's put the andesite back into the stone chest. And I think we are decent. We got 13 things of string, which is actually pretty good. Why is there bone meal in here? Did I put that in there at some point and just not realize that I did that? Also, why is this hat in here? It should actually be in... Oh, I probably didn't have enough space in the thing. There's string in here too. I'll put that in there. We'll put you in there. Bone meal shall go not in there. It shall go in here. Trying to think of what I want to take with me to the other house. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and make a whatchamadoodle. A couple of pickaxes, and I guess we could make something else. I don't know exactly what else, but something else. And that's still cooking. Maybe we'll go to bed. It's probably a good idea. Go to bed here. Because again, I don't want to... I don't know. There we go. Oh, scratching my arm. Hopefully the iron is all cooked now. Because if it's not, I'm going to be sad. And I'm sad. We're going to make some torches. We're going to make some iron stuff. Iron pickaxes. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Let's do the torches first. Bam. Got a lot of torches. That's actually good. I will put the torch... Good lord. There's so many freaking things in here. I don't know why I'm realizing this now. I really shouldn't be realizing this, but... You know what? There's nothing on this chainmail helmet. That has that on it. I'm trying to think of what else I could combine to, like, save some space in here. Oh yeah, that I don't necessarily want to get rid of, but maybe I should. Soul Speed 2, that is another thing. What do we got here? That's what we got on that. Okay. You have Fire Protection 1, which, you know what? That is probably going to come in handy when we go to the Nether. Which I have no idea when that's going to be. There's some more calcite in this chest, which is good. Ah, here we go. Take you. Do we have another iron chest plate in here, or is that... That's the only one. Okay. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that, because that has protection 2 on me. These two can be combined to get barely any change in the freaking... durability realm. I want to put... I'll put... you know what? I'm going to put that in there. Because why not? Actually, torches are going to go there. I'm going to put that there. I want to... Do I not have any more? You know what? Let's do 5 and 5. And we'll make 5 iron pickaxes, because why not? Really need to organize my inventory here. That's another thing I guess I want to tell Ryan Trahan is, like, you need to make a ton of torches. You need to make a ton of pickaxes. You need to go into the mines a ton. Yearn for the mines more. And yeah... I feel like there's some other things that I want to tell Ryan Trahan about this game, but I'm getting a little tired right now. So maybe I'll tell him in another live stream. Okay, so we have 5 glowberries. We'll add those to them. Get 14, which is grand. Do we have a chest with flint and steel? Or flint? I feel like we do. Okay, that's all the... whatchamadoodle. Where... See, this is what happens when you just get so disorganized and you have no idea where anything is. This is part of the reason why I'm making a new area. Because I'm just tired of this disorganization. How do we not have any flint anywhere? I'm confused about this. There's freaking string in here. May as well put that in here. Because there's, you know, string in this chest. Do we want clay in here? Do we want those... Why are some of these things in here? I don't understand. I really don't. Like, I'm getting annoyed at myself right now. Those need to go in there. This clay block probably needs to go in here. In fact, there's freaking clay right there. What the pingus? I have no idea anymore. I just really don't have any idea. You know, I'm just going to combine these two. Boom. See, squirrel it. At some point I may enchant that, but I have no idea when that's ever going to be. Flint and steel. Not exactly sure what the goat horn does. I'm just super annoyed at the fact that these two have mending. Like, I don't know what that's going to accomplish, but it's there, and I'm annoyed at the fact that it's there, and yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hello there, Wolf. How are you doing? You waiting for me to freaking come back here and take you on adventures? Because I feel like that's what you want, but it's not what I want. I want you to stay here and chill, hang out with the buds, you know. Alright, I saw on the map, or I could have sworn I saw on the map, that there were some bones and some other things, but maybe the map is lying to me. Wouldn't be the first time, I feel. I was about to say the rain cleared up, but that's only because we're underneath tree cover. Alright, there's nothing in the boat chest, which I do kind of find a little curious, but that's, it's whatever. I do want to go back into the mine shaft, but I think for now we're going to see what it looks like when we put calcite as the ceiling. Even though it's probably a dumb idea and a big time waster, but I just want to see what it looks like, because I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do for the roof. I probably won't do anything. I'll just make it like a square compound, rectangle compound, whatever. If anybody's got any ideas and y'all are still watching this, hour and 52 minutes into the video, first of all, thank you so much for getting to this point. Second of all, if you do have any ideas, please post in the comments below as to how I could potentially improve my building, my compound. Oh, you know what? Do I need more? I was going to say I don't need more deep slate, do I? I don't think I do. I just need more first floor ceiling stuff, which may take a little while, but we'll see how that goes too. Alright, my crops should be like fully grown now here. Like, they really should be. I know there are like maybe one or two of like the wheat, and I think of the beetroot. Okay, what the pingus, dude? Why are there two there? And a couple over here. The freaking sugar cane has completely grown. And like, some of these freaking things, like, okay, I can understand that, because again, that got squished. Like, some of these carrots, I don't understand. I really don't, unless it's because there's not like grass growing there. But I don't necessarily think that's the case. It could be, and I'm just telling myself that so that I'm not going insane. In fact, speaking of the grass block, I wonder if this guy's... it has been spreading. That is a good sign. I'm glad that is spreading. The thing begins to spread, which is what we want. Yeah, I'm contemplating definitely making a thing there, and then definitely making a thing over there. But that'll be probably in the near future. Where am I going? What am I doing? I could just go through here and then freaking go this way. Don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't even know. I just don't even know. There we go. You know what? I think the calcite does look good as a ceiling block. Let's look at that. That looks... I actually kind of like that. That's legit. Although... we did have an extra... it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. It could be a 3-block high second floor. It's my building after all, and I'm building it the way that I want to. Look at that. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. It looks pretty pristine if you ask me. I don't know how we're gonna keep going on this though. Actually, yes I do. What am I talking about? I could just go over here somehow. Potentially. Oh my Lanta, come on. Doop doop doo doop doop doo whoop doop doo we can put that there. Put that. Come on. There. And then can we get over there? Yes, we can. Haha. Then can we do it over here? Yes, we can. Boom. Look at that. I like that a lot. How many more? Oh, I have plenty more. Probably won't do anything over there, though. I also have torches, which I probably should put down. Probably would be a good idea if I put these down. Because then we can light this place up, and hopefully no mobs spawn anywhere. Because I'd be really sad if they did. In fact, I'm going to start lighting this jank up over here. Because it needs to be lit. Like I said, don't want mobs randomly spawning in my area here. I have no idea how we're going to light the rest of this up, though, because this is going to be kind of dark, I feel, in the center here. But otherwise, we can now do this, because we have the technology. We have the technology. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, do this. Start making kind of a wall around this thing. Because I feel like that is definitely needed. Let's put a torch there. Where else could we put a torch? I think we're good for now. In terms of where else we could put a torch. See, andesite is over on this side, though, because I think the rest of... oh, good, it stopped freaking raining. The rest of this area is going to be blocked off by andesite. Because why the heck not? So we'll make a kind of a one door there. There we go. Nice little outline here of what I expect for a room. Then I'm not sure, again, what we're going to do with the rest of this. So I do have 5 blocks here. Which I may as well just do that. Because again, why not? It looks really good though. I really like the aesthetic going on here. Really am truly liking what's going on. We'll just do that just to kind of make it a little bit more brighter. But yeah, this room is getting lit up in here, which I am glad about. I'm thinking we'll probably put a door like over here too, and then make like a little step going into that way. For right now, though, this is how things are going to be. I want to make some stairs right here too, so that it looks, pretty cool. Let's see. We've got a decent amount of calcite. I guess we could keep going with the calcite. Maybe provide a roof over my head here. I don't know why I'm still awake at this point in the game. Probably should be sleeping. In fact, holy mother of Pengus. Where the heck did you spawn and why? Oh god, they're all freaking coming in here. I should have went to bed. Ow. Well, thanks for the arrows. Oh, there's a creeper right there. Look at that guy. Just because you're looking at me like that, I'm gonna freaking hit you with arrows. Oh, you freaking made me miss. Don't you explode in my house. Where did my arrow go? Did you eat my arrow? God dang it, man. Alright, where did that experience come from? I'm just gonna eat this casually and then go to sleep because I'm tired of freaking enemies spawning in my base. Thank you very much. I don't want enemies spawning in my base. I know things are starting to get pretty dark in this area. And I'm sure the game's like, oh, you know what? It's time for things to start happening in here. But I don't want it. I just don't want it. I don't want it. I just need it to breathe, to feel, to know I'm alive. I actually kind of, now that I think about it, I kind of want quartz as like, if I ever did like a third level. I think quartz would be a very interesting block to utilize here. Because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like the aesthetic for it is here. Especially with this calcite being literally the roof here. Oh man, this actually looks really cozy. Not gonna lie. I am super happy with the way this is turning out here. Super happy. Although I'm not happy to be just ending there. But yeah, this is sick, dude. Honestly, I kind of want like a fountain in the middle somewhere. Just make it look extremely fancy. Oh, but this is going to look so cool. Okay, if we put a chest here, chest here, chest here. So we could probably just have 3 high chests, which is fine. I have no objection to that. Oh, but we have more andesite in here and more granite. But do we need more granite? Do we? Do we cheat him and how? No, we need more tough. We need more tough, and I'm going to put the granite in there because I can. But I'm going to take the andesite, and I think I'm going to use that to build, and then we'll put that in there because we have it. And you know what? I'm going to go downstairs for a little bit. Put this moss carpet down. Just because I have it here. Bam, bam. Yeah, this is going to be all moss carpet. I feel like that's probably the best bet. So that means I'm not going to dig up this whole section here. I am eventually, I'm thinking, going to dig up the other section over there and probably make it wool And actually over here, I'm going to dig up all this section over here. Because I'm thinking this needs to be some kind of a carpet. And the only way that I can make it carpet without ruining stuff is by doing what I'm thinking of doing. And I know the windows are probably going to be weird looking because the second floor looks totally different, but it's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, I'm really liking this calcite as like a freaking ceiling. It's going to be kind of expensive, I feel, but if we can find a lot of amethyst shard areas, I think we can do it. I think it's possible. I really think it's possible. Put my bread back here. Alright, so lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, go ahead. I may as well just kind of make this a room now, because it's got the nether portal there. I almost wonder too if like the bad guys coming in were from the nether portal and they just decided, ooh, let's go into the overworld again. And then they came up here and they were like, well, this is a weird place. And I was just like, yeah, it's my place. Deal with it. Go away. This isn't your place. Technically it is. But we're not going to get into those type of politics. Because this is not a political channel, ladies and gentlemen. It's just not. Even though I literally do impressions of Obama and Trump and all that sort of stuff, I do it because it's funny. Or I think it's funny. And if you don't like it, then that is just a darn shame. Because I like to do it, and I want to do it, and we're going to do it. So there you go. Gosh darn it, game, can you look in the direction and place a block in the area where I want you to place it? That would be nice. And boom. Okay, so we got kind of a nice little setup here, I'm thinking. Put a couple of torches there, kind of make that little corner a little bit brighter. And I think I'm just going to continue on here. Maybe make another room going like that. And then we go this way. And then we can do something like that. Make like another random room over here. I don't know what this room's going to be, but it's going to be something. And then this could probably be like a little hallway here. We'll make it a double door setup. There we go. Nice kind of tiny little hallway. So you could have like a little section over here. It's like, oh, the nether. Ah, spooky. Yada, yada, yada. Actually, you know what? I may cover up. I don't know. I don't know if I want to cover that up or not. Cover up the diorite over here, because that's going to make this look kind of funky. Or maybe it won't. I have no idea. Will it? I'm gonna test this theory out. Well, if we keep it like that, it's not gonna make it look wonky. So there's our answer there. I guess we'll just kind of enclose it like that. And then boop, 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 boop. Have a nice little portal going in here. Nice little nether portal. Let's see, is it supposed to be... I feel like I want to put like a thing up here, but I feel like I could be wrong in doing that. So maybe I won't do that. And we'll just do this. Boom, boom, and boom, boom. There we go. The nether room is complete. I feel very happy about that. At least it's mostly complete. Now I gotta move this torch. There we go. Okay. So we got kind of a weird thing going on there, but that's okay. Then we got a double thing going on here, leading into this lovely hallway, which pretty much ends here because I need more tuff for the ceiling to connect over that way and all along the side here. So I guess we may as well just kind of do this. Kind of make the rooms a bit more whole, since we have enough andesite. At least a decent amount of andesite. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Here we go. Scratching my eyeball. Itchy eyeballs. For no apparent reason. It's also getting kind of late. As you can see on the IRL thing underneath the map, it's getting close to 1 in the morning. Which again, I mean, like I said in the title, this technically I started this on a Sunday. But it is now, that is way too high. Actually, no, it's not. I'm going to keep it like that because we can fix it like that. And that, bam, 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 bam. Look at that. Nice little hallway here. We're going to brighten it up because we need to brighten it up. These freaking critters are going to start spawning, which I don't want to happen. But it's going to happen whether or not we want it to, which I get that. But in all honesty, I don't want it to happen. So we're going to keep on trucking like that. I may just kind of stop at that point because I have no idea if I'm going to make like a room over here or not. But there we go. We got a nice, again, like I said, we got a nice little hallway going in here. Got a nice little hallway going on over here. Can light this jank up over here. And you know what? It is getting late. I don't want random critters to randomly spawn in here. So lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, go ahead and do that for consistency. So I feel like that's consistent. And then, huzzah. Just a random room there. It's going to be dark. It's going to be a dark, random room, and that is totally fine. We're going to put torches there. I'm going to put a torch there. And I think we're good in this room. So there you go. That's that room there. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, go back to sleep. I love how it's looking in here. It's looking so darn good. In fact, I may sleep in real life here. Getting close to day 400 on this world, which is quite interesting to me. In fact, you know what? Before I go to bed IRL, I'm going to finish up the room over here. Because why not? Why not? Not sure what this room's going to be designated as. But I'm thinking we could put another villager up here or something. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Once we, potentially get villagers in here. Which, again, I'm hoping to. Okay, let's see. That torch needs to go here. So that means that torch goes there. And boom. Got ourselves a hopefully nicely lit room there. If it's not lit, I'm going to be very sad. Just saying. I think I'll put a torch right here. Because I think that's even. And there we go. This hallway's pretty much lit. My room is not completely lit, but if we steal those lanterns that are at one of those villages, I think we could definitely be lanterning it up around here. And then I do want to have a little section over here. Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure what this is going to be, although I'm also not sure why I didn't... Oh, I know why. Because this is going to be, I think, a room. Or is it? Actually, it is going to be a room, and I probably shouldn't do anything to it just yet. Or add more of these andesite blocks. Because again, I want like an outlook over here, and I kind of want to even it up with that. So, but this is looking good. It's coming along, and I'm getting happy with it. And super excited for future endeavors to happen. So we're going to put that there, because why not? Yeah. I honestly may just end the stream here, because pretty decently happy with this. Although I'm trying to decide if I want to keep going over here. Like I said, I do have the blocks. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it, and then we can call it a video. I'm gonna do 2 here. And then go out by 5. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. So that actually looks pretty nice. Not gonna lie. So we do want a window here. I may as well just kind of continue on. Go from there. If I can reach, I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't reach over there. Yeah, I think this is good. And then I think I'm gonna do. Oh, what do I want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now we'll probably just do 3. To be brutally honest, I don't want to have it like too high up or anything. Although I don't know, maybe I do. Maybe I do. And then I want to put like a little fence here, a little fence here, probably a little fence here. You know, see if I can. Yeah, I think I got a good vantage point. I don't think any pillager is going to come from this direction. I'd be very surprised if they did. And I think I extended this out a bit too far to the point where I really don't think I'm going to be able to get anybody over here. Because if the fence is going to be right here, I mean, I'm not going to be able to see anything except for if somebody's over there. But if somebody's this way, easily get them. And if somebody's this way, I can easily get them. So that's going to be that. And yeah. So I'm probably going to put these blocks away. I think. And now I'm starting to contemplate. Because see, that doesn't have a lip going up to it. So I guess there's going to be a little jump that you do on the other side. Honestly, that's fine. I have no issue with that. All right, let's put those back. And I think in the next live stream, what we're going to do is we're going to, I guess, go back to, you know what, actually, I'm going to sail back to the original house, and then we'll end it there. Because I feel like we're kind of past the halfway mark in terms of the time in the Minecraft world. And I think, honestly, in the next video too, we're probably, because look at this, all the melons except for that guy are pretty much grown. And except for that guy too. What is happening? Why do I hear splashes? There should not be anything inside of the freaking holes here. Unless there's a fish that's getting caught underneath one of these things. Yeah, I'm hearing splashes around somewhere. There's probably a fish. Like I said, there's probably a fish somewhere. And... oh, I didn't plug up this. Shoot. How did I not plug that up? I am super annoyed with myself right now. Because I don't have any... do I have dirt? I feel like I have dirt here at the base. I could be wrong. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll have to plug that up too in the next stream. Yeah, I'm annoyed with myself now because I thought I freaking plugged everything up, but apparently I did not. So, I don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, in the next stream, I think what we're going to do is we're going to explore the mine shaft again and hopefully stop the freaking spider spawners, or the spider spawner, because I don't want that to squirrel me over. I know Hellish Monkey probably would be yelling at me and go like, bro, don't put that out, it's a spider spawner, yada yada yada, but I do not like cave spiders. I despise them. I don't like to be poisoned randomly for no reason. Simply because a dumb spider decided to boot me. So, yeah. I just don't want to deal with it. So we're going to get rid of it. And hopefully we can get some more wood. Hopefully we can get... some other good deals, and maybe we'll start working on getting villagers over, although that's probably a big, like, not potential happening. Like, I don't think that's actually going to happen. It's wishful thinking, that's for darn sure, but who knows. Freaking elbow itches. Scratchy, scratchy elbow. Scratchy, scratchy elbow. Scratchy arm. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I thought it was nighttime already. My clock is telling me that it's nighttime. I think that's the other thing that Ryan Trahan should do too, is he should make a clock. Because in that way he can, again, if he's like adventuring and stuff, he can be like, oh yeah, it's getting late. We should probably go back to the chicken hut or whatever. So, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. We're going to be doing a lot more adventures in this world for darn sure. Super excited. Till then, folks. Until then.